The beef between Logan Paul and Dillon Danis has been getting all of the attention on social media these past few months, and it seems like Jake Paul also wants in on the drama. In light of Nina Agdal's lawsuit against Dillon Danis, Jake Paul says that in this fight between the two, Logan is already victorious and Dillon Danis was just a pawn in Logan's game. This beef gets messier, so keep watching until the end of the video because Jake Paul reacts to Dillon Danis and Logan Paul's beef. Dillon was just a puppet? There's been a lot of speculation amongst the public that this whole beef between Logan and Dillon was an orchestrated stunt meant to attract audiences and direct attention towards the upcoming fight. And Jake Paul's recent appearance on TMZ Sports basically confirms that Logan intended for all of this to happen. Jake comments that the very reason Logan chose Dillon to fight in the first place is Dillon's attention-seeking tendencies. Jake said to TMZ Sports, "My brother could have fought anybody, and he picks this kid who he knows is going to make the fight massive. And right now, everybody wants to see the fight because of the things that are being said." He continued and said, "So all of that, all the pay-per-views, are going directly into my brother's pocket, and that's why Dillon was picked. At the end of the day, Dillon's a puppet." This interview might have struck a nerve because after hearing Jake Paul's comments, it seems like Dillon didn't like that he's being called a puppet, or that he fell for Logan's tactics. After all, Dillon tweeted, "Watch your back, Jakey boy." For months, Dillon has been trying to play mind games with Logan. Still, since Dillon doesn't have that much advantage over Logan himself, especially within the ring, he decided to focus on the next easiest target, Logan's fiancée. Nina Agdal's reputation has greatly suffered and is the biggest victim of this whole fiasco. So if this was all for promoting the event, was it really worth the attention and money? Logan Paul acknowledges this too and says in an interview, "That's the issue, my man. Poor innocent bystander, third-party female who has nothing to do with this fight other than being my fiancé." He continued by talking about how well Nina has been handling the situation. "You want to know something? I did say to her, I said, 'Nina, I've got to be honest. You're handling this like a warrior, and I will compensate you accordingly with my winnings.' Dog, she's never experienced hatred in her life. All of a sudden, because she's linked to me, this is my fault. I feel so bad, but she's strong as hell, dude. It's part of the reason, how she's handling all of this, why I chose her to be my fiancé." But given the circumstances, is there any amount of money that could fully compensate for this feud's damage to Nina Agdal's image? But despite all of Dillon's efforts, Logan mentioned that Dillon Danis' tactics have failed to make a dent in their relationship, and instead, their relationship has only gotten stronger. Logan made a last jab to Dillon's ego by saying that Dillon and his career have become a pretend fighter. Logan Paul and Jake Paul's history of doing anything for attention. The Paul brothers have always been quite controversial due to their tendency to create situations for themselves that will give them the most attention. For example, Jake Paul is notorious for faking relationships with fellow internet personalities such as Tana Mongeau, whom he married in 2019 in a paid live stream wedding that racked up around $600 million in revenue. This wedding turned out to be fake. At the time, many people felt that the relationship was fake but gave the two the benefit of the doubt. But in 2020, Jake Paul went on the record and said that his publicized relationships with Erica Costel and Tana Mongeau were fake. The two women have yet to comment on this. Still, many people have criticized Jake Paul for not only fooling everyone and using his relationships for clout, but also using them as an opportunity to get even more money from his followers. Jake Paul does not seem to care though, and he said in an interview, "We're not even actually dating. It's like the WWE. People know that's fake, and it's one of the biggest things of entertainment." Aside from this, Jake is also known for thinking that COVID-19 was just a hoax during the height of the pandemic. He said, "There are people losing jobs, there are small businesses who are going bankrupt, there are millions of people who are unemployed right now. People are turning to alcohol and drugs to cope with everything that's going on. This is the most detrimental thing to our society. COVID cases are at less than 1%, and I think the disease is a hoax." On the other hand, outside of the ring, Logan Paul is mostly known for one of his videos where he went to Aokigahara in Japan, the leading place for suicide in the country.
"There's no going back. I've seen things I can't unsee."
We found a dead
Logan Paul made a video exploring the video and showed a dead man in it. Many people criticized the YouTuber for using the death of the people in that forest for easy clicks and views. Logan quickly denied that he did it for views, though, and claimed that he did it to spread awareness about suicide. He apologized. "Let me start with this. I'm sorry. I didn't do it for views. I get views. I did it because I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet, not cause a monsoon of negativity. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down." Aside from the suicide forest controversy, Logan was also accused of trying to scam his followers for money. Recently, due to the boom in popularity of the cryptocurrency market during the pandemic, Logan Paul decided to hop in and promote a play-to-earn game called Crypto Zoo that ended up not pushing through, which left a lot of people losing money because of his endorsement.
I am so excited about this project. It's so fun. It provides a yield with a token, can earn you money, and as a person who understands, I think, the NFT space.
And even if the fans have continued to ask Logan for a refund of their money, Logan has remained quiet about the situation. The Paul brothers transition into doing MMA fighting. Both Logan and Jake started their careers in show business, so a lot of people were surprised when they eventually started doing professional fighting as an actual career. Logan became interested in contact sports after fighting fellow internet celebrity KSI in 2018. From there, Logan has been in numerous fights ranging from boxing, wrestling, and mixed martial arts. The YouTube star even had the chance to fight undefeated boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. back in 2021.
Standing there's the jab, but Floyd Mayweather doing a good job of evading.
In a similar fashion to his brother Logan, Jake first got a taste of fighting during a YouTube event in 2018, where he defeated Deji Olatunji. Now Jake is really pushing to do MMA fighting as a career, and Jake is determined to do whatever it takes, even if a lot of people will start doubting him. Jake Paul said, "I think that's it. Now it's time for me to go into the cage and into their sport and into their realm. Hopefully, they'll respect that. I'm down to learn a new craft. I think I'm going to be amazing at it." Although both still have a social media career, the Paul brothers are now established as professional fighters in the YouTube community. They are now the standard for all other internet stars trying to transition to professional fighting. So, what do you think about Jake Paul's reaction to his brother's beef with Dillon Danis? Do you believe that Logan Paul did plan all of this from the beginning and Dillon just fell for his trap? Or are the brothers saying that this was all planned as a way to save face? Do you think the attention and money this controversy has gained is worth it at the expense of Nina Agdal's dignity? What are your thoughts on celebrity fighters overall? Let me know your opinions and join the conversation in the comment section below.